Hi, I'm Lacey from Sleep Foundation. As I'm sure you're all aware, more and more of us are doing our shopping online versus in-store. Since 2001, online sales have increased by 300%, while in-store sales have decreased by 50%, with the COVID-19 pandemic increasing this trend. Shoppers have become increasingly more comfortable buying things online that they previously bought in stores, like clothes, shoes, and yes, even mattresses. However, there can be a lot of anxiety and uncertainty when buying an expensive item online, like a mattress, especially for first-time buyers. So today we have Tom here to talk to us about when it's appropriate to purchase a mattress online or to shop in your neighborhood mattress store. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Lacey.
So, brick and mortar or bed in a box, which is better?
Well, I wish the answer was that straightforward. It's really going to depend on what kind of shopper you are and what kind of shopping experience you prefer, because really they both have their advantages.
Right, like I'm the kind of person that likes to experience a product before I buy it. So I imagine there are a lot of people that would like to lie down on the mattress before purchasing it.
Yeah, I mean, that's traditionally how we've shopped for mattresses, and that's one of the main advantages of the brick and mortar experience, right? You can walk in the store, put your hands on the product, feel it, push down on it, and as you said, lay on it, really get a good sense for how that mattress responds to your body. But this trend towards buying things online is mirrored in the mattress industry. So for example, in 2015, only a fraction of all mattress sales were sold online. And by 2018, those sales amounted to about 45% of all mattress sales. And like you said, online shopping in general has been on the rise, and it will continue to do so. The majority of millennials love shopping online, prefer shopping online, and it's estimated that actually by 2040, about 95% of all purchases will have at least some online component. Now, the pandemic has obviously accelerated that trend, especially among mattress purchases.
So obviously people are becoming increasingly comfortable buying things online, like clothing, household items, shoes, but it still seems like with something like a mattress, people would want to test it out and lie on it first.
Yeah, of course, and feeling out a mattress is important, but you also have to remember too that just spending a few minutes sitting on a mattress or laying on a mattress in a store can't give you the full picture of how your body might respond to that surface.
Right, because your body needs at least a few nights to adjust to the bed to know if it's right for you.
Yeah, and that can be especially difficult to determine if you have a salesperson standing over you. And now it can be surprisingly easy to figure out what kind of mattress is right for you based on your sleeping position and your body type.
But at least in the store, you have multiple mattresses right next to each other, so you can do comparison shopping really easily.
Yeah, that's right. But also keep in mind too that stores only feature a fraction of the mattress models that might be available to you. Now, to see more options, you might have to visit multiple different stores, and that can take a lot of time and energy. Of course, one of the benefits of shopping online is that you can compare multiple brands and models even more than you might find in a store. Even that itself can be pretty overwhelming too, because there are so many different mattress models and brands. In fact, in 2018, CNBC estimated that there were about 175 online mattress brands.
That mattress store is looking a lot more attractive and less overwhelming.
Well, look, I think there are a couple of things that can make this easier. First, sites like sleepfoundation.org have tried to do a lot of research and testing for you. So we have a mattress finder tool that you can enter your sleeping position, your weight, and your budget, and we'll filter some of those top picks for you to try to make this a little bit easier.
Okay, I think the biggest issue I've heard people say is if I buy online, can I return it? If I buy it in store, I know that I can bring it back for a refund or something different.
Yeah, we certainly all had that experience of buying something online, having it come to our doorstep, and it's not quite what we thought was in mind.
Yeah, those pictures sometimes give me a good idea of what something looks like, but sometimes they definitely do not.
Yeah, I think a lot of online mattress companies have tried to account for these concerns by offering longer sleep trials than you might otherwise find in a store. So whereas in a store you might have a 60-night trial, online mattress companies will sometimes offer 100-night sleep trials or even 120-night sleep trials.
Some of them even offer 365-night sleep trials.
Absolutely, to give you a chance to make sure you really like that mattress. So whether you try out a mattress for 3 months or a year, that should be a pretty good amount of time to figure out if that mattress is right for you. And if it's not, most of these retailers offer really generous return policies. It's also important to note that about 7% of online mattresses are returned. So for the most part, people are really happy with their purchase.
Okay, so here's the million-dollar question. Can I get a better deal on a mattress if I buy it online?
Well, that certainly is the promise of shopping online, right? Many of these retailers don't have the overhead costs that traditional brick and mortar stores do, so they can sell directly to you at a price that's often a fraction of what you might find in the store. And you've seen a lot of these direct-to-consumer brands pop up over the last 10 to 15 years. The most popular are probably Warby Parker, Away, Everlane. These companies have really established product that they can sell directly to you, and they don't have the high overhead of brick and mortar stores.
So I was out shopping the other day and I saw a Casper storefront. I thought that Casper was just an online retailer, but I could actually walk in and test out their pillows and mattresses. Then I walked into a West Elm and a Crate and Barrel, and they were selling mattresses that I thought were only sold online.
Yeah, there's no question that online sales are rapidly accelerating, and especially online sales of mattresses. Even Amazon, which is of course this giant online behemoth, is opening brick and mortar stores around the country. So I don't think traditional brick and mortar stores are going out of business anytime soon, but I do think that online retailers are sensitive to these concerns and trying to get their products into as many retail stores as possible. So for example, you can find brands like Lisa at West Elm and Pottery Barn. Tuft & Needle is sold in stores like Crate & Barrel and Lowe's, and Casper is available at Target. And yeah, as you said, they now have their own storefronts.
So it also seems like soon enough you'll be able to get the best of both worlds. Do your research on websites like sleepfoundation.org, and then you can go into a store and test out the product yourself, then go back online and get the best deal.
Yeah, and that actually fits with the wider shopping trends that we've seen emerge over the last 10 to 15 years. In general, more than half of shoppers who plan to make a purchase online are going to visit a store first, and that way they can actually handle a product before they decide to buy, which is exactly what you just said, and that approach works really well for mattresses too. What's important is to really have a sense for what benefits and drawbacks there are to each, and you can tailor each approach to fit your needs.
Well, thanks for your time today, Tom.
You're welcome.
That was a lot of great information. So, just to sum it up, shopping in a brick and mortar store allows you to try the product firsthand, try multiple options at the same time, and possibly even negotiate on the price tag. On the other hand, shopping online lets you compare more brands or models than stores might have. You receive generous trials, and often free returns if it doesn't work out, and often a much better value. Now, how did you buy your mattress, and which method do you prefer? Let us know in the comments below. And if there are any other topics you'd like us to cover, please also let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and sleep tight.